Hello and welcome to Illuminations with Tiina and Fi. I'm Fi.
And I'm Tiina.
And welcome to our series on Own Kind of Wonderful. And today we're doing our nuggets. So Tiina, what's your first nugget for your Own Kind of Wonderful?
First nugget is actually a book called The Code of the Extraordinary Mind. It could be called Finding Your Own Kind of Wonderful. It could be called Live Your Purpose. It's by Vishen Lakhiani out of Mind Valley. And I really like this book because it really talks about what he calls culturescape, about how culture influences us and start to kind of separate ourselves, who am I, in my culture and without my culture, how much am I living according to cultural rules. He has invented lots of new words to explain what he means. I think it's a really good exploration in finding who you are, what you want, how you want to feel. It's got lots of exercises in it, and it's quite accessible. It's easy read. So yeah, that one is my first nugget. What about you, Fi?
Well, I'm bringing out Louise Hay Power Thought cards. I use these a lot. They're quite beautiful. Sometimes when I'm wanting to be inspired and, get my own kind of wonderful zhooshed up a little bit, I go in and I select a card, and they often are very inspiring and go, oh, okay. I often give them to friends or clients, just think of them and pick them out. But they are really, they're very, I connect to a lot that's going on in there. You can use them as affirmations and mantras, but I use them because I find sometimes just to have that little bit of oomph thing. And they are really, in essence, about our own kind of wonderfulness. And they kind of nudge you into remembering that and thinking about that. So I love them and they're beautiful. So they're my nugget for today. They're Louise Hay Power Thought cards.
Excellent.
What about your second nugget, Tiina?
My second nugget is actually a talk. You'll find on YouTube, and we'll put the link on. It's by Lisa Nichols, and it's, let me just check that I get the title right. How to step into your purpose. Now, Lisa Nichols is a one heck of a lady with big booming energy, and I think in this talk she gives a lot of tips on how to be you, how to use affirmations, how to take responsibility for not just how we act in the world, but how we react in the world. She talks a lot about abundant living, abundant thinking, and then also, the kind of purpose bit. So have a look at that and see how you kind of connect to that one and what she's saying. It's an interesting one.
Okay, and my second nugget is Living with Joy by Sanaya Roman. And I may have chosen this before, I couldn't remember, but for me, it explains quite a lot around, particularly when we talked around the last episode around purpose, because you were talking about effortless effort and people, getting a handle on, it's not always easy. Well, this book completely challenges that thought, because that's the belief, which I now realise, because this book really challenged my thinking that, and you remember that guy you really, Brother David, I can never get his surname, it's the double barrel, Santal, he did a TED talk that you recommended once on.
Oh, the monk.
Yeah, Taoist monk. Well, bizarrely, I watched him recently and he said exactly the same thing as this, about being in this moment right now. Mm-hmm. And this book challenges quite a lot, that even though you may be going through quite difficult times, deep down, if you have a kind of belief, a state that it can be joy, not that it is joyful, but you can be in resourceful state while you're experiencing it. It challenged me a lot around, okay, so do I believe all this has to be hard work? Can it be joyful? Even though it might be challenging, can I really have a joy underneath it because you look at it slightly differently? So it's a challenging book, but I know it's had quite a big ripple effect out for me. So I think Living with Joy contributes to Your Own Kind of Wonderful.
Good. I still haven't read it. You bought it for me. It's been on my desk for a long time. And then it went back into the bookcase because I didn't have time. And then it's been on my desk again. And then it's been in the back of the bookcase.
There you go.
It's on my reading list.
You're flirting with joy, Tiina.
Yeah. Joy is so important for me in my life as well. So it is a book that I really want to read. And once I've read it, it'll be interesting for us to have a discussion again and see if I change my viewpoint and standpoint.
So thank you very much, Tiina. Thank you for your 2 very, very interesting nuggets. I will watch the Lisa Nichols. I'm a very big fan of her, so I will look at that.
Okay.
And we look forward to our next series. So if you've enjoyed this, please do share with friends. Please subscribe so that you can actually also have your own one delivered to you every illumination on a Friday. And we look forward to the next series, and we'll see you there. Thank you very much.
Bye.